to today's live stream. I am coming in using a new live streaming platform. I'm using Riverside today. I normally use Restream. I'm doing this as a test run. So for this month in April, I'm going to be using Riverside to see if this one is a little bit better. Let me switch back to me. So hopefully everybody can see me now, but welcome to Ignite Your Video Spark for April. So this month, what we're going to be doing is we are going to focus on creativity, if you will. I want to make sure that everyone is getting into that creative mode to start to create content for their YouTube channels or for just in general for their business. It doesn't necessarily have to be for YouTube, but I want to help you get the ball rolling with some of that. And so I've decided that I am going to trying to see if this is going to work. Not sure. This is my first time using Riverside. So I'm trying to check really quickly to see if this is working, but I know that it should be activated through my link that I sent out. So if you are on, please certainly comment so that I can know that you're here. And I'm supposed to have access to all of the comments, but I'm not seeing it on YouTube at the moment. So I'm not sure where I'm going live, but it pays to just, hey, you got to try things. But anyway, I'm going to trug along because at the end of the day, I am going to be sending this out, the recording of this. So either way, you will be able to see what I'm doing at the end of the day. So I'm just looking to see if I can see anything on my website, and I still don't see anything. So at any rate, so today, like I said, this week is Ignite Your Video Spark. So I want you to be able to unleash your creativity, specifically using AI. And to that end, we're going to talk about one of the things that I know a lot of entrepreneurs who are unfamiliar with video and unfamiliar with YouTube or just creating visual content struggle with, and that's they don't really know how to get started or what to talk about. So I want to help you in that by talking about the importance of using video for your business, because it does grow your business, because it is out there representing for you 24/7, whether you actually put the content out on a daily basis or not, because on platforms like YouTube, your video content stays on that platform for as long as you have it uploaded, as long as that platform exists. So it's basically the same as any social media post. The only difference is with YouTube and with Pinterest, because both of them are search engines, they allow you to search for, or they allow users to search specifically for your content. So in order to get started, the thing that usually stumps a lot of people is that they don't really know what to talk about. Like, how do I get started? What am I going to talk about? And one of the things that they need to do is to make sure that they have a clear understanding of their niche. I'm not going to go through all of the specifics between that, because that can be very involved, but you really have to have a clear understanding of what you're offering and to whom you're offering it, so that you can identify and understand that niche and understand what the pain points and the struggles and the challenges that your audience has within that niche. And you can even niche down specifically, even beyond what your regular niche is. So one question that I'm going to have, whether you're on live or on your replay, and you can still post the response, is what is a challenge that you're facing right now with identifying your niche with regards to creating video content? So if you can post that in the comments, I'd love to know what your challenges are, because I do want to create content on a consistent basis that is helping my audience achieve the goals that they have and addresses the pain points that they have. So that's one of the things that you can do if you're unfamiliar with what your the pain points are of your audience, is to simply ask them. Come on to a live stream like this one and just ask them, what is it that you are struggling with? What are your challenges pertaining to X, Y, and Z? So I'm going to share my screen so that I can get started. I'm going to do the entire screen so that I can switch if I need to. So on the screen right now is a tool that everybody should be familiar with, and it is ChatGPT. I don't need to tell you what ChatGPT is because I think everybody and their brother is already quite familiar with what this platform is and what it does. And a lot of people are using it to create social media posts, to create emails, to create blog posts, to create emails. You name it, people are using it for all types of things. So if you're familiar with ChatGPT and you know that it's basically an AI platform that allows you to chat with it and communicate with it so that you can achieve the results that you want in terms of, whatever content it is that you want them to produce for you. You know that there are two versions of ChatGPT. There's ChatGPT 3.5, which is free for everyone to use, and it just gives you the bare minimum of what you need. There are extensions that you can put into the 3.5. I know for my 3.5, I used to use Keywords Everywhere extension, which allowed me to do some more things that were much more robust that I could do within the ChatGPT 3.5 platform. But then they have a paid version, which is ChatGPT 4, which is the screen that you're looking at now. And that costs $20 a month. And that's a little bit more robust because it has it gives you access to a lot of other, for lack of a better word, GPTs or plugins, I think is probably a better plugins or extensions that just allow you to do a little bit more. So if you are struggling with brainstorming ideas for your videos and you're just like, I truly do not know what I want to create, let's come over here to my screen. So therefore I'm going to be turning away from this camera so that I can talk to you about how I'm using it based on, you can use it in general to just get generalized information, but there are plugins, extensions that really enhance your search capabilities. And I discovered this one from a YouTuber whose name I don't remember. And if I do, I will post it in the description below. But he turned me on to one of their plugins, extensions, whatever you want to call it. It's called Whimsical Diagrams. So we're going to click over to that. And so the page still looks very similar to how ChatGPT's does. And just in case you're wondering, these are additional plugins that I have just in case I want to use them for any number of things. This one's actually a really cool one. It actually helps you perfect your prompt writing. If you have issues with writing prompts, ProPrompter is definitely the one to use. But we're going to start here with whimsical diagrams because this video is specifically about brainstorming. So this is the prompt. I'm going to copy and paste it in here that you should use. And this I got from the same YouTuber that turned me on to whimsical diagrams. So for this particular example, I'm posing as a holistic coach. And so the prompt is, I need help thinking of video ideas for my YouTube channel. I am in the holistic coaching and intuitive guide niche. I want to create videos within the theme of holistic health, wealth, intuition, and happiness. Help me create a 30 video idea tree diagram that dives into different categories and unique video ideas that are poised for growth and audience retention. So that's my prompt. You can tweak it if you want. However, the guide is pretty much that you're giving it a goal, you're telling it what it is that you want to achieve, you're giving it some context in terms of who you are or who the person is that you're doing it for, and then you're telling it to take some action. You want it to produce XYZ. So that's pretty much the concept that needs to go into this particular prompt. And then you click on this, and then it's going to start taking action, and start sort of formulating what the response can be. And it's actually going to create a diagram for you that will allow you to actually go to the Whimsical website, and you can see it in a much bigger format. You can then also, once it's uploaded, you can then go in and tweak things. But it is a great way for brainstorming, because one of the stumps that used to just, I mean, I didn't know what the heck to create a lot of times. And it was because I just couldn't, when I see a blank page, I just go blank. And so this was a way for me to really get my juices flowing and get the ideas going. You don't necessarily need to follow every single thing that it's giving you, but at least it can jumpstart your ideas. And that's what you need. So as you can see, let's see, it's finished right here. So it says, I've created a mind map to help you brainstorm 30 video ideas for your YouTube channel in the holistic coaching and intuitive guide niche. This mind map is divided into 4 main categories: holistic health, wealth, wealth and abundance, intuition and guidance, and happiness and well-being. Each category contains several unique video ideas that align with your theme of holistic health, wealth, intuition, and happiness, aiming to foster growth and audience retention. So this is how it looks. If you want to see it a little bit bigger, you can click on here, which it will take you over to whimsical.com. And so you can see it here, and you can then zoom in if you need to. Let's get the hand. And so here's the first category, holistic health. So these are the video ideas starting your holistic health journey, a beginner's guide. Top 10 holistic practices for everyday wellness, balancing your energy, techniques for physical and spiritual health, herbal remedies 101, natural healing with herbs, yoga for everybody, finding your practice, and so on. And then here is for wealth and abundance, manifesting wealth, holistic approaches to financial freedom. All of these hit in all of the key areas. If I was a holistic and intuitive coach, and these are either ideas I literally can take and say, okay, pillars of happiness, a holistic view, boom, that's an idea. Let me now start crafting a video based on that. Or it might be something that just generates or gives you an idea of how you can then flesh it out a little bit more. So maybe it's not specifically like for intuition and guidance. Maybe you're not into tarot cards. So therefore, the power of tarot is not something that you're going to talk about. Maybe there's something else that astrology or, whatever. So it could definitely either give you ideas right out of the bag, or it can generate thoughts within you so that you can then come up with some definite ideas of things that you might want to create moving forward. So this I have found to be an amazing resource for me to generate ideas. And from here, all you would then need to do is you just take whichever one is the topic that you want to use, and then you can go back to GPT and let's see. I'm going to come and see. What am I going to use? Let's say Awakening Your Intuition, a step-by-step guide. So we're going to come back just to regular ChatGPT. Please write an outline. Oops. for a video entitled, what did I say? Which one? This is the one that I wanted. Oops. I don't know if I can copy. Hopefully that'll work. Ah, it didn't work. Okay. Awakening your intuition. Awakening your intuition. A step-by-step guide. And let's just say YouTube video. And you may want to open the video with an engaging hook and end with okay, so that's what I'm going to write there. And again, I showed you that there is an extension or a plugin called Pro Prompter. There's a bunch of them you can try out. And if you really need help with crafting your prompts, you will have access to that. Again, it's on ChatGPT 4, but you know, you can always play around with prompts. There are people, there are YouTubers or entrepreneurs that are out there that are well versed on prompt writing, and they have a lot of templates that you can use. And usually they're selling it for, I don't know, anywhere from $5 to $15 maybe, that you might be interested in looking at. So here it's giving you an outline. I did not say how many steps I wanted it to go through. So let's see what it's going to do. And again, the purpose of a lot of this is just so that you can get a rough idea. And it's just something that you can use to, get started. It just gets the creative juices flowing. And seeing that this is creative month in April, that's what I wanted to help you with. So, okay, so here we go. So the introduction, the engaging hook is start with a reliable question. That's what they're recommending, or statement to grab the viewer's attention. For example, have you ever had a gut feeling that turned out to be right? What if I told you that you could tap into your inner wisdom for more? Now, if I was a holistic person, I would say, yeah, this is on, it sounds good to me, but that's not my niche. But if you are, then whatever that niche is, you can come up with a better example, or you can use the example that ChatGPT is going to create for you. Then it's recommending that you go in to define what intuition is. Then you can talk about the benefits of awakening your intuition, and you could discuss how enhancing your intuition can improve various aspects of your life, such as relationships, career, and overall well-being. Then it can go into recognizing signals, creating space, trusting your intuition, practicing and having patience, common challenges and how to overcome them. And then you can just conclude by recapping all of the key points. And the call to action would be to direct them to a more in-depth guidance on a specific aspect of intuition, such as deepening your intuitive connection, advanced techniques. So it's giving you an idea for what the next video could be. So again, for somebody who started with a blank page, this is a game changer for them, so that they can then be able to come up with some sort of an idea of what they want to do. Another tool, so that's ChatGPT, and I just wanted to give you the fundamentals on how you could utilize it. Another one that I've been dabbling with, just as an FYI, is Gemini. Gemini is by Google. It used to be called Bard. And in here, all I did was I copied and pasted the same description that I did in the paid version of ChatGPT. And it didn't do it as a diagram, so to speak, but it certainly did it as an outline. So that is definitely an option. And this is free. And what I like about Gemini is that they give you 3 drafts automatically. So you can look at all 3 drafts and compare them and just choose the one that you want, that you like, that fits your needs. And then you can go on and ask it more detailed questions. So from here, I could say, if I wanted, I could take this and I might actually be able to say I could do, oh, I don't want to regenerate. No, I don't want to do that. So I could say, write an outline for a YouTube video of this title. Add an engaging hook and call to action. So we can just do that just to see, just so that you can see exactly how Gemini works. So Gemini works a lot like ChatGPT. They're all slightly different, but at the end of the day, they kind of all sort of do the same thing. So here it talks about a hook. Oh, this one gives you visuals. This one gives you visuals. So this is slightly different, but again, it definitely gives you some ideas for a holistic morning routine, hydration, movement, mindful practice, nourishment, gratitude and intention setting, light exposure. I'm not an expert in this niche, but it's looking good to me. It doesn't tell you what, oh wait, what's the call to action? It just tells you about a downloadable guide. It does not recommend another video that you could watch, but I also didn't write it the same way. But so basically, at the end of the day, either one of these AI tools would certainly be able to help squash any issues that you may have with not knowing or not being clear on exactly what it is that you want to, or need, I should say, to create when it comes to whatever brainstorming ideas you need help with. So those are the 2 that I would certainly recommend. If you have any questions, if there's anything that you would like to see me feature on any of my lives moving forward, definitely make sure that you post them in the comments or shoot me an email if you are on my email list, so that I can help you with that. I want you to tune in for the rest of this month, because each week I'm going to be targeting something different. Next week is going to be essential tools that you can use for planning, and that's actually for more like project management. Tech Time is in the 3rd week, that's on the 17th. Next week is the 10th. That's going to be project management tools. On the 17th is going to be Tech Time, so it's essential video creation tools. And then on the 24th, we're going to talk about an upcoming 5-day video challenge that I would love for you to participate in. It's all of these things are free. And so the goal for the challenge is just to help you get out of that rut of not knowing what to do and putting it off and get started in 5 days. By the end of the 5 days, you're going to create a video. And then I'll just talk to you about other things that I have going on that I would love for you to be participating in. One thing that I do have coming up on the 16th of April at 1 p.m. is I'm doing a free workshop on a tool called Social Bee. It's a social media management tool that I use and I love, and I'm going to be sharing with you how I use it. And then I'm going to have the folks from Social Bee on there so that you can ask them questions, get to see all of the cool, amazing things that this platform can do to help you stay present and stay forefront in the minds of your audience by having content constantly being posted on social media for you. So until next week, I will see you later. Always, if you like this, definitely like this. I'm going to also put in the chat and in this description all of the links pertaining to chat and to Gemini. I also have a list that I'm going to be sharing with you that has all of my favorite or recommended brainstorming tools that you can use. And hopefully that will be of some help to you. And I'll see you next week. All right. So take care. But next week, I'll be coming live at 1 p.m., not at 2 p.m. I had to make an exception this week at 2 p.m., but I'll see you next week at 1 p.m. Take care.